Hello, everybody. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe and healthy during this pandemic. I am back with my video. The last three videos which I posted on my Instagram and my YouTube page, it was all about the MCA portal. If I mean a normal person, a normal trainee who might not know how to access the MCA portal, by going through that video, you can just have you can just have a basic idea how you can go through the MCA portal, how you can just see the master data of the company, the basic details. If you haven't seen this video before going through this particular video, kindly go through that video, just have a look how you can check the details of the company on MCA portal, because that's the basic thing. And now coming to today's video, it is all about the stock exchange. You might have seen it in my last Instagram post. I posted a disclosures which the listed companies are required to make it to the stock exchanges. So you might know it theoretically that what are those disclosures, what are those quarterly, what are those yearly disclosures, but you might not know how do they look like. If you want to see whether that listed company has posted that disclosure on time, so whether they have done it or not. So if you want to go through it, if you want to see it actually that whether these listed companies have posted it on their site or not, on the BSE portal or not, and how do they look like, you just need to have a basic idea, and you just need to have a basic idea how to access the BSE portal. So coming up here to the video, I'll just show you some basic details that can be checked of the listed company through the stock exchange. So we'll just type BSE portal out here, BSE, and coming up here on your right, you can just see the tab. Or here you just need to enter the name of the listed company you want to get the details of. I'll put it Reliance Industries as usual. Reliance Industries. Once you come up here, you just need to scroll down on your left. You will see some of the tabs. So the basic important tabs which are of your important is the corporate announcement, the financials, the meeting, the shareholding pattern, the corporate governance, the disclosures, and again the corporate informations if about the company. So first thing, if somebody wants to know the basic ideas and what or who are the board members, what is the composition of that particular listed company, you simply click here on the corporate information and you can get the complete details, as in who are the board members, what are their designations, who is the statutory auditor of the company, who is the secretarial auditor of the company, what is their registered office, and who is the RT of that particular company. So this is general details what you can get. MCA portal pay, you can just get the name of the company, the SIN number, the registered office, and the board member's name, but you cannot get the exact designation without going to the signatory details. But here you can just get the exact designation. You can also get the details of the auditors and the registered and the RTA details. Now, if you want to see that what all board meetings the company has conducted in the particular year, you can just click here, and you can see the date of the board meetings the company has conducted and what are the purpose for which the board meetings were conducted. So you can just scroll down, see the 30th April board meeting over here, and you can just go through it, and you can just see the board meeting dates accordingly. Similarly, going through here, and then just yeah, then if you want to go through the financials of the company, simply you just need to put a tab here, and you can just see the financial results of the company. What are the revenue of that particular company? What is it going on yearly basis, standalone, consolidated, whatever you want, you can just click here. And if you want to go through the earlier details, you can just click the prior period and see. You can have the complete list, and whichever quarter details you want, you can just click and you can get the details. Similarly, now if you I'll go back now. Financials may you get the and if you want to, if somebody wants the annual report of that particular company, you can just click here and you can get the annual report of that particular company. Just download it, you will get the entire PDF. So if I click it, I'll get the entire PDF of that particular year, and you can just have a quick look. The annual report gives a quick overview of that particular company. If you know how to read the annual report, you can have a basic idea about that company for sure. That's the annual report of Reliance Industries, last year annual report. Okay. I'll just go back. Now, Coming to the corporate announcement tab, this is the most important tab if you want to actually see the disclosures that have been made by the listed company. So going through here, see, if you might have gone through my disclosure post, you might have seen that there are quarterly disclosures, there are yearly disclosures, and there are some other specific event-based disclosures, right? So I'll first show you some quarterly disclosures that have been made by the company. We'll just scroll down and see. The first disclosure is the shareholding for the period March. The shareholding pattern you might have seen in my quarterly disclosures need to be disclosed by the company within 21 days from the end of the quarter. So here they have disclosed it on 20th of April. That is within 21 days, one day before. So they have disclosed it on time. Then other disclosure is investors complaint. Again, that this has to be disclosed within 21 days. They have disclosed it on time. That is by 17th, right? Scrolling down, yeah, another compliance, you might have seen it on my yearly disclosure, that is the regulation 7 subsection 3. Guys, as per the amendment act, regulation 7 subsection 3 has been changed, and this was a half yearly disclosure, but now as per the amendment act it has become a yearly disclosure. This disclosure is required to be signed by the compliance officer of the company as well as the head of the RTA of your whatever the company's RTA is. And I'll show you a PDF how this disclosure looks like. This is basically the certificate which which the head of the RTA provides you, and this is to be signed by your compliance officer also. And this certificate has been submitted to the stock exchange within 30 days from the end of the financial year now. Before it was end within 30 days from the half year, right? I'll just go back. Now, you might have seen it in my event-based disclosure that there's one regulation 39 subsection 3 which states that if somebody loses his share certificate, whenever the listed company gets the information about it, the company will have to disclose it to the stock exchange within 2 working days, right? So here we'll just click on the PDF, and we'll see that the company has disclosed about that they have received information from the shareholders of the company on April 6th that they have lost their certificate, and the company has disclosed it on 7th, which is on time within 2 days. So here we can see the list of the shareholders whose share certificate have got lost, right? Now, another disclosure on a yearly basis is the AGM disclosure, which the company is required to make. So right now, this Reliance Industries has not conducted its AGM. So I'll just show you the last year AGM details. Last year, when the company conducted its AGM, so it made an announcement which the company is required to make on the stock exchange that the company is coming up with their AGM on this particular date, and this is how it looked like. And you also need to disclose your annual report there. So here is the annual report which the Reliance Industries posted on their BSC site. So they posted on 23rd of June, and the meeting was scheduled on 15th of July. Yeah, the annual report along with the notice of the meeting is attached here. So they have well, the annual report, they have posted an annual report, complete annual report. You might have seen it in my disclosure that as soon as you dispatch the annual report to the shareholders, the company need to update it on the stock exchange even. So they updated on the stock exchange also on time, right? There are some newspaper publications you can go through, and some basic idea. So this is how it looks like. I mean, if you want to have a basic idea about the stock exchange, if you want to see basic details about that particular listed company, you can just go through the BSC site, and this is how you can find out what actually what actually the disclosures the listed company has made to the stock exchange. I hope you might have find this videos useful, and if you have, just click a like and just comment on my Insta post and or my YouTube video, so that I can brief you up with some other videos also. If you need any sort of help, if you need any sort of videos that I should post, please comment it. I will come up with that particular video in my next segment. Thank you so much.